Good morning, everybody. Before I started your message, I was asked to pull an oracle card, and I had chosen the L Key Oracle deck, and what came out was Nemesis, she who avenges. So this is about revenge, outcomes, and justice. And basically the message is that when we fight poison with poison, both sides lose. Okay, so I'm getting like a little bit of carryover here about holding grudges. So here it says, revenge may seem like the best answer in the moment, but after careful consideration, the outcome will look very different. How much of yourself are you willing to lose when you are faced with someone who has set themselves against you? You're giving up so much of your own energy, your own positivity, when we allow anyone to get our goat, as the saying goes, okay? Anytime that we feel like we have to get even with somebody who may have made us look embarrassed or ashamed of ourselves or anything, when we give in to them, we're both losing because they look like a jerk for doing it and you look weak for going along with it. So can you let it go is what Spirit is asking you here. All right. And, you can't hide from yourself. No matter how much we want to, we can't do that. So the message here is a caution, okay? To remember that when there's negative energies involved, both people are bound to lose. Both people are bound to lose. But the only person you should be concerned with is yourself and what you lose, okay? So Nemesis here is asking you to check your motives. Does your need for retribution lead you to a place that you really don't want to be? If you've already made a bad choice or a bad decision, or you've already been engaged in revenge, don't worry about it. Just stop. There isn't anyone out there who can claim that they've never done that themselves. All right, so move forward. Think about the consequences of your choice. Should your need for punishment fall within the legal realms, let those that are sworn to justice take over. Do not take matters into your own hands. This is a case of calling on justice and then stepping back to let things happen as they are meant to happen. Set up firm boundaries for yourself, okay? So that you can feel safe from people who act like that towards you. And remember, you never ever have to respond to people like that. Walk away, keep your peace. Do not stoop to their level, as the saying goes. All right, let's go ahead and see what your actual tarot message is going to be about today. That was a little harsh, I feel. That was a little difficult situation to deal with here. But it's better to know the truth and deal with the truth than it is to play games with rules that don't even make sense, where you can't follow rules, okay? And remember, we are not gods, okay? There's energies outside of ourselves. We're all equals. As humans, we have hierarchies. But as divine creatures, we're all equal, okay? And nobody has any more power over your divine self than anyone else. So it's only what you allow yourself to give. What power you allow to give, what power you give or allow others to have over you. All right, let's see what your tarot message is here today. First card out is the Ace of Swords, Truth. We're still seeking truth, I'm hearing. Spirit's trying to guide you towards it, but there's still something that needs to be cleared out. I'm seeing the 3 bats that are up here, and I'm reading that as bats in the belfry. Something that's been there that will only leave when they're disturbed, when it's disrupted, when there's enough noise or chaos to disrupt the pattern that they're used to. And the best way to disrupt a pattern is to change the environment. Do something different. If you've been harsh and cruel and, filled with hate and revenge, be tender towards yourself. Don't even think about that other person. Don't think about that situation right now. Think about treating yourself kindly. Okay, and once you start doing that, the anger, the shame, the hurt, the pain, all of that can go away. But as long as you're holding on to that energy of revenge, it's not going to change. But I do see that there's a clearing of the energy. There is a tenderness here. Spirit's guiding you towards more tender action, more tender thoughts, more loving energy towards yourself. Yeah, we're not worrying about what Spirit's saying right now. Don't worry about the other person. Don't worry about that situation. Focus on yourself. Breathe. Breathe. Clear the air. Get rid of the negativity. Well. The Spirit's got a lot to say today. So let's see what we can do about picking up all those cards and clarifying this. Yeah, there's something that is going to need to be left behind. That is your challenge right now. Can you walk away from this? Can you heal from this without having to be proven that you were right? Or getting back at someone? Can you just walk away and heal? Can you focus on yourself and your future, not the past and what has been done to you? Yeah, that's what Spirit's wanting you to do. Can you do it? What's on your mind is the Seven of Wands. Setting those boundaries, setting those limits, being the leader of your own life. Beautiful energy here. So I do feel like a lot of you will be able to walk away, will end up healing from this, will find your friendships that matter to you, will find the places where you are welcome, that people don't treat you poorly. But guess what? You're the one that's got to choose. You are the only one who can choose whether you stay or go. Whether you allow people to treat you poorly. Yeah, this is no longer about seeking revenge. This is about you focusing on you and having good, healthy boundaries. For yourself, not for other people. This is about what you allow in your life. The Seven of Wands here. This is not about pushing people away or anything of that nature. This is saying, I respect myself. Okay, I respect myself, so when somebody else acts like that, it rolls off my shoulders and they can go live their life the way they want to. I'm not going to disrupt my day because of the way they are acting. They've got their own crap going on. Let them deal with their stuff, okay? And keep your feet out of it. There's no reason for you to get your feet dirty just because their feet are in the muck. That Hierophant has now shown itself twice. So there's something about that. The Fool card just tried to come out. Let's go ahead and see what's actually going to come out here as the... Yeah, we got a lot of trouble here. We've got a lot of trouble. A lot of things just being knocked around, bounced around, pushed around, I feel. All right, let's see what's going on here. What's the foundation here? What's going on? Oh, it's calming down already. Good. Thank you. Let's see what the foundation is here. All right, my video just cut off. Let's go ahead and see what the foundation is to this message, to this situation here. Eight of Wands, so you're going from the Seven of Wands to the Eight of Wands. Actually, it was some sort of communication that came to you in a dream, inspiration, clarification. Something sparked while you were sleeping, dreaming, meditating, dozing off while watching TV, reading a book. Something came to you. An understanding, a clarity. Look at all the... I had to point out all the purplish blues here going on. Even in the Nemesis card, you have that lavender color. In the Ace of Swords, the sky is a lighter blue tending towards a darker blue around the edges. There's a little bit of lavender in the clouds. The Eight of Cups. Lots of lavender. And the cloak is a dark blue. In the Seven of Wands, down at the bottom is the darker blue, lending up towards a lavender, a murky color here with the Seven of Wands. But in the Eight of Wands, it's turning brighter. It's a healthier blue. In the Seven of Wands, it feels murky. It feels unhealthy. But with the Eight of Wands here, this feels good. Trust, healing. It's a blue purple. I don't know how to describe it. It's maybe an indigo. Anyways, there's a lot of healing here, a lot of building of trust within yourself. I really am hearing that somebody out there, you probably were sleeping or dozing. You weren't quite awake. You weren't quite asleep. So maybe you were having a conversation with somebody, but it was really them just droning on and on and on. And you weren't really hearing what they were saying, and your mind wandered a little bit, and you received some sort of inspiration to let go of the revenge, to let go of the time that you're wasting on trying to convince somebody who doesn't want to be convinced that you were right and that they were wrong, or the amount of time you wasted thinking about ways to get back at this person. They haven't even given you another thought yet, honey. And they know that they have your energy. They know that they are dragging you around by a chain and a collar that's wrapped around your neck because you are giving them all the attention. Okay? Once you show them that you don't need to pay attention to them anymore, watch how they cater to you. Watch how they come crawling back. But they're not going to come back in order to make things right. They're going to come back so that they can pull that chain again. Don't allow revenge to enter your heart. It's not worth your time. And I am hearing Spirit woke you up to this. Okay? Maybe you haven't gotten there yet. Maybe Spirit hasn't gotten through to you completely yet. And that's why this message is coming out. So that when you do daydream and you get that energy feeling, you will understand what Spirit's trying to tell you. Okay. What's the most immediate future here? What's coming up in the most immediate future concerning this situation? There's the Fool card that tried to show itself. You're going to break free. You are going to be set on a new path. Yes, you will have to watch where you're going, but you're also not going to be paranoid about where you're headed. No, this is more about lightening up that load, letting go of the negativity, not focusing on the other person, but on yourself and where you want to go. I'm also hearing and seeing a tie-in to yesterday's message of bringing something back, a do-over, okay? Looking towards your past and the things that maybe you pushed aside to make this person happy. The things that you didn't do in pursuit of the career that is no longer working for you, okay? And now you're looking at those things saying, maybe I'll revive something here. Maybe I'll take a chance on that. You're definitely lightening the load. You're letting go of this negative energy of revenge. It's just such a waste of time in your life. There's no need for you to work on getting revenge on anyone, because karma will take care of it for you. Okay? And believe me, karma deals out exactly what is necessary to wake that person up, or put them through a situation to where they finally, they go through it long enough that they finally do realize what they did was wrong, how they treated people. They're getting it themselves. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to spend 1 minute thinking about how to get back at somebody and wasting that 1 minute of your life. All right, let's go ahead, see what else we've got here. What's the past influences here? You've got two cards, the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. I just heard broken promises. Something that was supposed to last was all lies. It was all platitudes. What is this? What am I getting here? That's weird. I have never gotten that type of energy off of these cards before. Somebody came, in the past, somebody came in with, oh, love bombing, beautiful things. Oh, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful. I want to take care of you. I want to have a family with you, male or female, I don't care. Whoever you're involved with came in with all these beautiful platitudes, made you believe that this was meant to last forever and that we're going to be a loving, beautiful situation, environment here, and it would go on and we'll build together. But I'm getting some of you are dealing with somebody, and that was all just, I don't even know what they call it, just talk. It was just talk. They really didn't know how to carry through on any of that. And in their heart, they may have wanted that, but in their capabilities, there was no way they could deliver that. Their experiences were so negative in their life that they didn't know how to produce that, especially after the first bump in the road. Well, that makes sense for past energies. What was supposed to, all the platitudes of this is supposed to last for a long time just didn't pan out, it looks like. And again, this could be about a job, a friendship, a romantic partner. It could be a relationship, or it could be a marriage, business partnership. It could be anything. Let's see what we have here is how you view yourself dealing with this situation. We see you walking away, trying to, at least making the attempt, all right, to leave this negative energy behind, taking a chance on something here, finding your boundaries, your limits, what you will accept and what you won't, so that you can figure out who you are. Oh, look at that. So I see you in contemplation, checking out your resources, looking at what positive aspects you do have in your life, and what, oh, this is cool. What things may appear to be one thing and then down the road change into something else. And I'm getting, you see the pumpkins in the fields and you see them here in this card, and yet they change come Halloween time. You know what I mean? Where you carve in a face. They used to carve evil faces into pumpkins. Now we're doing all kinds of carvings. But yeah, so it would have changed, somebody's energy around you may have changed. And we had to be prepared for that. Our own energy around a situation can change at any time. And this is why I say, if you're a good communicator with your partner, you can get through and grow together. But when these changes come up and you don't talk about them with your partner, or they don't want to hear about them, that's when somebody acts inappropriately. Okay? Okay, we're not going to go there. All right, and that's when people grow apart. They can't weather that first storm. They can't get through, the situations that are challenging. And if you'll never apologize, then the person that you're involved with will never be able to trust you, okay? Because they'll be like, oh, well, they just think they're right all the damn time. Well, guess what? They're not. All right, there's the Magician. So I do feel like your resources around you are healthy. They're available to you if you see them as resources, as opportunities, as people that want to help and not hurt. There will be an element here, a need for you to in order to move forward past this, to continue to move away from the feelings of anger, hurt, shame, revenge. You're going to have to be a little bit smarter than your average bear when it comes to the person you're dealing with. Which means if you feel you can't outsmart them, be quiet. If you say something to them, then they've got fuel to keep this situation going. They can use your own words against you. But if you're silent, if you let it go, if you don't provoke them, then you're playing the game better than they are. And you will get through it, okay? And there are resources out there to where you can talk to the right people, like counselors or whatever. But if you're talking to your friends, believe me, even a very good, close friend, somebody that you can trust, may accidentally slip up and say the wrong thing at the wrong time. And it could be that they love you and were trying to protect you, but it can still happen. So make sure that if you're confiding in somebody here, that you're confiding in the right person, confiding the right way. It could be you write it down on a piece of paper and burn it just to get the feelings out, to deal with the emotions, to think things through. Okay, what's my plan here? What's my strategy? What do I do next? And if you don't want anyone knowing what you've got planned, toss it in the trash where somebody can't pull it out. All right, you don't know. Is that person that you're dealing with so off that they would literally go through the trash and to see what you've been up to? If you think, even if you just remotely think that, then tear it to shreds, put it through the shredder, bury it, burn it, whatever. Just make sure it can't be found by that person. All right, let's see what we have here is behind the scenes. In the unknown, help is on its way. Healing, a lifting up, okay, a feeling connected again. Now, it could be that you find a way to connect with this person, that you don't let them get your goat in the future, that you show some respect for yourself so now they have to too, or they can walk, okay, or you can walk. And this is, I'm getting right now, like I'm talking to somebody about their job. Some of you, it is your romantic partners. But there is help on the way. There is healing. There is hope. Have hope is what Spirit's saying, is continue to have hope for the future. All right, let's see what we have. That was the Ace of Cups, by the way, and that's two aces. You've got the Ace of Swords opening your reading, and now you've got the Ace of Cups as things you don't see. Your most likely outcome is going to be the Three of Pentacles, working things out. It is going to be like you're going to have to prove yourself, and somebody may have to prove themselves to you. Let them do their thing in their way. Okay? Don't call them out on the first thing that comes up. Give them a chance to work through things. But you have to see for yourself whether or not this person or this business partner, this job that you're at, this coworker, friend, whatever it is, you're going to have to let them prove themselves. You're going to have to see for yourself down the road whether they're willing to put the energy in to work with you and build something better in the future, which I do feel is what's coming here. Or if they're going to prove to you that they're just going to continue on their way the way they've always been. And if that's the case, then you need to make a decision. You need to decide. Are you going to let them do this to you again? Are you going to let them make you feel ashamed, afraid, scared, little, inconsequential? Or are you going to rise up and say, I learned my lesson? Went from the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck to the Six of Wands. So Spirit's giving you the information that you need. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do? Let's get you an angel number oracle message here. Don't forget, if this is your message, or if you know somebody who's going through this, go ahead and click on that like button, tickle, tap, boop, or zap it. And of course, you can always claim this in the comments. You don't have to tell the whole story. You know, you can just say you claim it or whatever you want to say. Just don't mention anybody's names. All right, let's see what we have here. Zero, 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 zero. That's 4 zeros, and that is limitless potential. This is your chance to click that reset button, to take a step back, to breathe, relax, be the fool, let go of the burdens, surrender, okay? Crossing finish lines, showing that you can successfully overcome these challenges and having victory. That's beautiful. All right, this number is serving as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. There's always a solution. If you can dream it, there is absolutely no reason why you cannot make it real. All right? Just remember, the best way to proceed in a difficult situation is not to fuel the fire. Don't say anything, okay? So they can't use that against you. And the best way to do that is to stay calm, meditate. And I think you'll find support, inspiration, and comfort if you take a little bit of time to meditate for even 30 seconds to a minute each day, where you just close your eyes, focus on your breathing, and tell yourself, I'm okay, and the world is okay. Even if the world around you doesn't look like it's okay, it's not. It's okay. It really is okay. So just try to find your center. And what is meant for you will not pass you by. So let go of your tension, let go of your stress, let go of your fear, and just move forward. Relax. All right. If this is your message, claim it. Until our energy crosses again, I'm going to wish you much peace, love, and happiness. Bye-bye.